I'm Dr. Dennis Donaldson. I'm the 4-H STEAM Extension Specialist as well as Assistant Professor here at Virginia State University. When we think about, again, science, it's a communal thing, right? The community has to scrutinize, it has to test science, it has to make sure it's valid, right, through the scientific method. And so when we think about positive youth development, we want to think about how can we involve youth into this scientific framework, right? They could develop with other people, be collaborative with them, right? And so we learn more when we work with others, right? And so then if we also show that there is a pathway or a vector from the science into technology, into the communities that they serve or that they're a part of, whether it be rural or urban, or if they are farmers or if they're urban farmers, right? What we've noticed through agriculture is that agriculture has taken advantage through the years of all the technological advances that have been made. So you can see John Deere tractors now that are autonomous, right? And so whereas before it was a person with a mule and they would have a hoe behind them, right? And plowing the field. And so as long as we keep those two kind of married together, our STEM disciplines as well as our agricultural advances, we can help so many people and we could create so much advances in our food systems. 4-H has rolled out a new initiative called Beyond Ready, which is to increase the amount of youth that we impact to 10 million by the year 2030, as well as various other aspects of making sure that youth are prepared for work as well as life. STEM is one of those things where if we think about science, science is a community-based discipline, right? So when we're conducting science, we're trying to learn more about the world, and to give that access to various communities is very important because we don't want them to be left out. We don't want to be left out of these conversations where some of the discoveries that science will embark on and discover new things for them. So if you think about some of the things that we've been able to take advantage of in terms of technology, whether it be AI or whether it be some of our devices and the level of accessibility that has allowed us to be more efficient and more productive, we want to make sure that we're keeping that in the forefront of our 4-H programming and our communities that we serve. AI, artificial intelligence, it's been the hot button for maybe 2 or 3 years now. I think it's important that we are leading various aspects of AI in our 4-H programming. So, especially as it goes into the lead advisor role for Beyond Ready, to make sure that our 1890 partners are AI prepared and AI ready as well, so that they can become more productive and take advantage of the efficiencies that AI provides for us. One thing that has kind of been I would say an observation of mine for many years is like when you go into certain communities that are not as well endowed per se, they are some of the last ones to take advantage of some of the cycles that happen in technology. And so we can go into a community today and I could pretty much guarantee that I'll find somebody who doesn't truly understand the AI capabilities and some of the things we take for granted each day, like ChatGPT or some of the generative AI art programs and things of that nature. So we want to make sure that we're at least exposing communities to this, and whether it's in Virginia or in the other 1890 regions. So Agile, which is another greater innovative Lego experience. It was a great week with these youth. All of them had previous Lego experience, so they would be able to build little kits and things of that nature. And we did a little survey of understanding like what their starting point and their launch ramp was with Lego, but none of them had a robotic coding experience with Lego per their answers. So going into that situation, knowing that at the very end of the camp, how everyone was really engaged and being able to create autonomous programming with their Lego robots and to try to solve these missions, it was very rewarding. And so many parents came to me from the youth who participated, and they said that this was their best week of the summer, and that really touched my heart. So kids work collaboratively, they work on challenging projects. Ideally, in a season, if they were to do the first Lego League Challenge, they would have so much more runway to definitely improve on their modeling, on their coding. And so just to see that they were able to do that in just 1 week, it was very rewarding. You know, I really want to make sure that we are impacting as much youth as possible. And so when we're incorporating various STEM activities, whether it be drones, whether it's AI, whether it's Lego, they all kind of go through that same path of learning, right? And so they're introduced to something, and then they get to see, or as we say in 4-H, they get to find their spark, right? And then hopefully, if we track them through time, we can see that maybe there's some career exploration that goes along with that. Just in a short matter of time, we've been able to kind of like increase the capacity and the reach that we do here at Virginia State University in terms of our 4-H programming. And I'm really excited to see where that continues to go, right? And so as we continue to work with agents, the 4-H agents throughout the state, as we continue to collaborate across state borders with other 1890 programs and 1862 programs throughout the nation, and create a larger network of individuals who are like-minded. I'm looking forward to Virginia State kind of like being a centerpiece of that. And so, yeah, I could just want to just continue on with what we got going and kind of like put it in top gear. So that's what I'm excited about. We're always looking for volunteers and passionate individuals who want to see the best out of the youth in their community. In addition to that, if you have a youth that wants to be a part of 4-H, you can contact your local 4-H or cooperative extension unit, or you can contact us and we can get you all in the correct path to get someone aligned with you.